Okay, hi guys. My name is Antonette Tsodzai, all the way from Mabopane Block UX. So currently I am a model. I am a sign model and I'm also a pageant model, also a part-time runway model, and so far that's all that I'm doing. And also I am also an activist, a youth activist, fighting for youth empowerment and youth upliftment, which is like the same thing. Yeah.
Okay, so Gautawore, you're speaking about being a model and an activist. So now, what I want to know is, in terms of you being a model, what are the challenges say don gore o kopana le tsona within the modeling industry, like the challenges and achievements say don gore wena hetse o di experience it?
Okay, so far since well, I guess so it's really deep inside the modeling. In the pageant modeling, the challenges that I face, obviously in Nachalet, which is the first thing, I'll be needing sponsorships, to be able to pay for like mini charity works. When I go to the pageant days, challenges that discrimination happen. A lot of people will be saying that just because bopila ba gago, it means that that's the only reason why we win a certain title. They're forgetting that pageants, they're not just about being on stage, but it's more of the work that you do outside the stage, and then also what you have to say about the world that you live around, your surroundings, your community, the say in the country that you live in. So the challenges is the discrimination. They just think that because upila, that's the only reason why you're going up. They're forgetting that they ask you questions, they want to determine what height ya how o tlo go ya kae ka the modeling that you're into, and you say more country ya gago.
Okay. That's amazing. So now, you also spoke about you being an activist. So how does it work? You being a model and also an activist, because now a lot of people, they don't see models as activists. So how do you balance the two, or diatsamaisana or aditsamaisana?
Oh, for Nadia Tamaisana, because more pageantry. Okay, I joined a pageant, and then Sanzu Willing telling what I stand for. I have to be different. So now as Antonette, I stand for youth empowerment, especially young peoples in South Africa. For them to also stop being way too dependent. More the government stop saying that the government owes them certain things, but because they're capable of many things. So now as a model, something se leng hore I stand up for, it makes me different, because a lot of people they like women empowerment, because ke pageant, I'm a woman, everyone ke banyana ba tsenang mo yona, so obviously nka emela bona, that means that I'm gonna stand up. And youth activists is also something that kind of goes with politics a little bit, Nyana, because a lot of people about tabadlo politics, but then I'm not saying that I'm into politics, mara like hoyemela youth, that's kind of something that makes me different.
Okay. So, in terms of your activism work, o hetse o berekile le which organizations, or maybe the work that you have done as an activist, ke efeng?
So far, I am part of the AKF, the Ahmed Katherada Foundation, Moleng. They teach young people about their surroundings. They have them travel to different parts of, well, the the places that they live around. They pay everything for them, and they're able to explore and also learn. Most, even right now, because it's youth month, we get to travel mo eleng hore we go to places tse leng hore the youth before, especially the one year 1976, the places that they fought at. The other time we were at Soweto, and we had to learn a lot of things about the background, the Yaha youth, and so forth. So far, I'm just part of the Ahmed Katherada Foundation, and also there's a youth club that has started, Kumabopani. Kumabopani, like I'm also part of it. Yes.
Okay. So, Youth Month, ne? Youth Month, and then we know that honale unemployment age within young people, and then especially Youth Month, especially you being a model, and then what are you willing to do to make sure you educate young people to say they need to stand up for themselves, especially in this particular month so in this particular month ke eng e leng hore o ka inspire or motivate young people hore ba ire.
Okay, so now what I would intend to push our youth people by year currently is now I also do the same thing. I go back to our history are the youth that came before us, the things that they fought for. I go back, educate myself about it, see, okay, the youth back then, they fought for their education, they fought about the Africans things. So Rena right now, currently, what are we fighting for? And then Ribon is something that can actually stand out for us and be able to fight for it and be able to stand for it. So that's actually what I would actually tell the young people today, to be able to fight for what they want right now. Like you said, when about unemployment, and also our education system and I don't know many things studying because every young person in my community challenges that are different. So find something in your community telling her you really wanted to be better, and then be able to stand up for it. Being collaborating with other young people, coming together, working together to be able to fight for what one thing. It can make a whole big difference.
Okay. Okay. No, I renale bachaba right, and then so who, like, in terms of Dioto Dirani, like Kibo Mamba, you say these people, they inspire me, these people he gave a little bit late, I'm able to push whatever that I do within the pageantry sector, and then also happy being an activist.
I look up to a lot of people. Girl, when she thought, like, I don't know if Ngatoma right now, they quite a lot, because they quite a lot of people who they help me my journey, and every single thing it counts. So I get to advise post work over to my number or yeah, because they quite a lot of.
Okay, a few by these people like because of the work when we ran, and then they are able to contribute to that. They are able to know ba the advice they don't man there's something right they say I'm doing, because ke really advice is so from these particular people.
Okay, so obviously I'm gonna start home. How my mom is my biggest supporter. My mom, she supports me within everything that I do in the page. Oh, it told me as because only pageant thing, I was gonna like the swim part. You have to kind of be naked. I do and I tell her like. Telling her it boosts your confidence. You go into the world how confident you are in your body. I don't want to say no naked and she's like nah. It was a big issue. She could see that I'm more invested in modeling, and it's something that I love. And right now, she's like one of my biggest supporter. Then I have a friend of mine, who's also a big supporter towards everything that I do. Then I have my sister, my big sister, Frida Mudiselle. She supports me within everything that I do, literally everything. So as long as it's modeling and it's what I want to do, she will be the first person or spread out the hand to go an extra mile that thing. Then I've been getting support from the people from the Ahmed Katherada Foundation, also been getting help people from Rise Mzansi, support Harvard and the audience all the time. Either Kokiangi, Ilorike, Kamara patient, even people that I don't know, the audience all the time, they just make me feel warm and give out very confident. I just feel like I'm home all the time. Then I have there's this other girl I was label. She's a model coach, if I'm not wrong. Her words have also touched me. Like, yo, I think with those words, I won't tell the words, but they my words. And there's Miss Pandora. She's a Miss Universe finalist. Yo, ke ba bantši. Ke ba bantši. Others, I keep elevates my those who I left out. I keep singing Mara, yeah, I forgot the names. Mara, yeah, those are the few.
Okay, okay. No, I there are people waiting for but contributor to your craft because sometimes it's a rare who create battle maybe in your circle they celebrate whatever work that you do, and then I feel like it should be an inspiration to other people saying we don't have to compete with each other, rather collaborate with each other. Saying that ke eng e leng hore a re ho na le ngwana mong out there maybe go primary or in high school now, and then on your modeling, what's the one advice you can give that girl or boy saying okay, this is what you're gonna get within the pageantry, this is what you're gonna get in modeling, and then this is how but again so that you lose yourself within the pageant, within modeling, because a lot of times media ira hore re lebelle modeling in a certain way, because rena re botse ba re modeling tshwanetse it's either you have to be size 28, you have to be skinny, and then you have to be lighter in complexion, and then tshwanetse wa apare di-weavy
restrictions,
but I've seen hore it has evolved. So now what is the motivation that young girl into modeling?
So right now, modeling it has already evolved. It accompanies many different people, because plus size people. So modeling it didn't start as just the thing. I'm like, someone there, and I'm like, okay, cool, modeling. It was something that started off as like just feeling like I was joking around in J, then it evolved to this beautiful girl over here right now. So out there, if like your passion, I want to do pageantry, I want to be a model. Either you skinny, either you thick, either you short. Like now I'm short. I don't want to. I'm very short. Though I tell myself that I'm tall. I know that. Okay, but not that I'm tall. But I am short. But that never restricted me from going into pageants, because they'll tell you that there's an estimated height that you're supposed to be. Now I've actually managed to get over that bridge, and I'm going places right now, regardless of the height that I have. And if just do it. If you think that people around you are not supporting you, support it will come within the industry. As long as you know that this is something that your heart wants, you should just go for it, regardless of when you can't kneel it, when you're too big, you're too thick, you're too thin. Either way, just go for it. And happy if you think that pageantry is all about beauties, guys. It's not about beauties. You should also have to be literate. Literacy ya tlhokahala. Don't just be someone who okay, sharp, that's cool, I'm gonna make it. It's not about that. You have to be beauty with braids all the time. If it's pageantry, you have to be someone who I'm gonna stand for my country, I'm gonna stand for my people. Okay, sharp, go by Mela because keep bill. You have to have something it stand out and something you have a story already that you want to tell out there, and a lot of people are going to relate to it. They're also going to be able to support you no matter what you do. Because right now I'm getting support from people that I hardly knew. People but because of my story, they're able to relate to me, and they actually want to like maybe collaborate with me or be able to assist me in many ways that they want to. So wherever you are, hello, you want to join into modeling, support the success in chi, get into an agency. If you think that agencies are bad or you don't know the procedures, find someone or I don't know to just to be able to get the first step. From there, challenges do about thing well. There's always challenges. To be able to be better, you have to go through certain challenges for it to then on to oil.
Yeah, I live no way modeling. Kadlala. But Hunzu Ubulelane, something sickly moon like growing up, there was this pageant. I can't give it a pageant or give it a never it's a Face of Africa. Ne? So now, ka Face of Africa, they never usually never dark skinned girls. They represent what Africa is for. So I didn't understand by that time why the Face of Africa, but seeing the pageant and then seeing a lot of them maybe for me I feel like the models they can be the next president, because now modeling no no it has turned into something say long activism, because you're standing for something. So question aga engwe ke hore because in acting you bare hunale this thing ya hore there's GBV long hore within the acting industry. So now come modeling ya how is there maybe the directors or the pageant owners they do something say doesn't align with the ethics how or something?
Yeah, most time the like come in the project manager or the pageant manager again I long or pageant thing. So sometimes it's kind of hard or general pageant that pageant manager or it's already and when you're kind of different and you're coming into that modeling the pageant, then they tell you that it's either but then he's not you'll be facing the challenges oh my god, it's actually against everything that I'm doing. So I think if you're standing up for something, go with it regardless of hore patient so ba restrict get out of it you find something se leng hore se tlo go ya le ntho e leng hore wena wa e bolela e seng hore wena or okay crap get like go just to enter the pageant and go further with it. When I create something se leng hore wena siela le rules tsa hao ntho e leng hore you believe in it, not hore o zame ho restrict mekgwa ya gago just for o kgone join another pageant and be able to win it, but changing yourself. Never change who you are.
Okay, so I see hore Miss Township Pretoria semi-finalist. So tell us about the pageant. Yeah, Miss Township Pretoria, like Vidalanda, Ninta.
Okay, so Miss Township PTA is all about sisterhood, women empowerment. That's like but that's what they stand for. It's all about growing within the sisterhood community. They do quite a lot of things. So far I know the whole bonding of sisterhood and also big opportunities within that pageantry, because immediately after becoming a semi-finalist you are able to get training, either you experienced or unexperienced. You'll be able to get training at the pageant, how to walk your heels, how to be able to present yourself, everything, training out throughout the whole journey. And like I said, pageantry is not just about being on stage and this pageant shows that, because it's a journey pageant. You're supposed to do certain work in your community to be able to get points. Points are more staging. They actually less. They distribute di distributor less than mo e leng hore off stage, mo e leng hore you have to do the community work, mo e leng hore you go to charities, you go to you ask for donations, off stage to show that you're actually a person e leng hore you're able to relate le batho ba mo community ya gago. Then it may be like maybe I think maybe 70% is off stage, then 30% gonna mo e leng hore it's on stage. So showing that if one alum o motho e leng hore okay, now I'm just beauty, on stage, you're actually not gonna make it. You have to be someone who you do the work, community, then on stage will be just like a bonus on it.
Okay. Yes. No, I really Antonette. Antonette abulela ka modeling, and then le hore ka jego re be educated. Hore now we know hore modeling, it's not all about beauty fair. So now your final shout out, who are you shouting out to? Like you say hore I shout out to these particular people. Why tlhalohanya?
Oh, go shout out to what fellow correct ba inspire this support.
Like just to honor them.
Okay, shout out to my mom, the first one. Shout out to Frida, my big sis. Shout out to Pimelo, my biggest supporter. Shout out to Miss Pandora. Shout out to Libu CS, if I'm not pronouncing that wrong, I hope. Shout out to who have it. Shout out to all the audiences, but works amazing, but they still support me. Shout out to my friends, they support me at all things. Yeah.
Shout out to Cassie Lifestyle.
Shout out to Cassie Lifestyle for the interview, Shout out to Miss PTA Township.
Shout out to Ahmed Katherada.
Shout out to Ahmed Katherada Foundation. Shout out to Mr. Ifan. Shout out to yeah,
yeah, okay, sharp. So if someone maybe get a follower wa Kasi Lifestyle and then is interested in getting in contact with you, maybe in terms of maybe on your way to do something about modeling, like your social media handles.
Okay, so on Instagram it's like exactly the way I wrote it on my sash. It's Shadi Until. On Instagram it's Shadi Until. On Facebook it's also Shadi Until. On TikTok, I'm not that active on TikTok, but on TikTok I think I'm also Shadi Until. Yeah, that's all. Yeah, it's Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok.
No. Yeah, no, I thank you very much. Thank you for and then
thank you for having me.
Have a conversation with you. So good luck anything that you're doing in terms of activism and in terms of
and I also need the votes on my Instagram and on my Facebook, the post down below. I need votes, so anyone who's interested in voting for me can just go and have another post, and then you see the procedures more on how to vote for me to be able to be a finalist, because it's a journey. I'm gonna be a semi-finalist, then I have to be a finalist to be able to make it to stage. After making it to stage, that's when I qualify to like then show my beauty then more. So it's still a journey to go. So
no, I but thank you very much. And then yes, we are signing out.